everybody, welcome to the Fabulous Empty Nest with me, your host Angie. It is Friday, January 9th. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We have had nothing but blue sky all day, so I am in a fabulous mood. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found us here. And if you're returning, I really appreciate y'all. I'm trying to figure out a new way to say that because it feels like it's so oversaid and overdone, but I really truly am appreciative of every one of you that stops by and checks out the Fabulous Empty Nest. But for those of you that are new, we're just a crochet channel where we talk all things creative, all things fiber, crochet hooks, yarn, patterns, the things we like to crochet, the things that are making us nuts, life stuff. You don't have to be an empty nester to come to this channel. It's just, that's where I am in my life, but I haven't always been here. It's brand new. So I just want to say welcome to everybody. So today is Temperature Blanket Friday, and I think this is might just be our second one. It's just our second Temperature Blanket Friday of the 2026. So as I said in my Wednesday video, I actually frogged the whole blanket and restarted because I made a mistake in the beginning. I mean, who would have known that the moss stitch ripple blanket would be so hard? But it was really challenging, and it challenged my brain. I have to say that. But I'm actually really glad that I frogged it and started over. I'm super happy with what I've got so far. It's not as big as I wanted it to be. It's just like a lap gan, but I think for my first temperature blanket, I think that's probably a good idea because I have a lot of other irons in the fire. So I'm going to show you what I have so far. Let me see really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 rows, of course, because it's the 9th. And I haven't done mine yet, but this is what I have so far. And I'm actually really happy with it. There's going to be days or many days where it's going to be a lot of the same color. We just don't have huge temperature gaps here on the North Coast. I've got a fresh hot cup of coffee here. It's decaf. I'm drinking decaf now. Because I'm struggling with high blood pressure, but it's already feeling better. This is my little sample of the colors that I'll be working with. Maybe someday I'll actually get to use some of those pretty purples down there in the bottom. Right now, we're just kind of hanging out right here. And it'll be like that probably till April. But today we have a high of 56. So we're going to be using this, I don't know, yellow color. And I'm going to tell you now that I cannot crochet and talk to you all at the same time. Not with this pattern. I mean, I haven't had a hard enough time trying to crochet and talk to you at all when I'm doing any of my vlogs. I didn't know that was an issue for me because I mean, I can crochet and talk to like my husband and stuff like that, but for some reason, when I try to crochet and talk to you all on my vlogs, I can't do it. It's very strange. But just to show you again, the colors that I picked for my temperature blanket, there's one missing. I was trying to figure out why I had an extra skein of yarn in my crochet bag and it's like a dark green. And I was like, what is, this goes with something. And then I realized it was my temperature blanket. So I'm going to grab that really quick. So this isn't going to be a super long video. My Friday videos won't be very long just because, I mean, how much can we talk about a temperature blanket, right? But this is the green. But I am working on another project that I started actually this morning. It's so crazy. Early this morning. It's going to be a little wrap sweater. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm working on the sleeve right now. This is the back. And I think this is going to be really cute. I love the colors. I've been also thinking about what am I going to do for Valentine's Day? This is my first time doing this. Like this year, it's going to be focusing on all the holidays. And so what am I going to do for Valentine's Day for my vlog? I guess I'm going to have to look back and see kind of like what other people have done. I don't want to copy anybody, but just to kind of start rolling the ideas around to what I'm going to do. I don't know. I've thought about lots of different ideas of fun things to do, like rolling dice and making something, or getting out the Monopoly game and playing Monopoly with yarn and projects. Like that would be so fun to just have like redo a whole Monopoly board with different kinds of projects, or like go to jail means you can't crochet for like 2 days. I don't know, stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll see. I got lots of ideas, but I don't really have the energy to implement them or to make them happen. So I think I'm just going to keep it simple. I was really excited though. My Monday video went a little crazy and I got the most views I've ever gotten ever in 2 days. I mean, I've looked at some of my other videos and that I've had since, I don't know, August. Because I think I started at the end of August. So even those don't have as many views as I got in 2 days on this one video. And it's like, what happened? I guess the algorithm just caught it just right. But I was so excited. I just kept seeing more and more and more views. And I was like, what is happening? So that was very, very exciting. The other exciting thing that I've just been like almost giddy about all day today is I hit my 200 subscribers. That means more to me than y'all will ever know. You know, the days where I get on and I look and 2 people have left, it kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but it is what it is. I mean, there's channels that I leave and, you know, it's just part of the process and I'm going to have to toughen up my skin a little bit because even if it is personal, people have a right to, like, if it's not a good fit, it's not a good fit. Don't stay somewhere where, you know, you're not enjoying yourself. So I don't know. I need to probably stop looking at my analytics so much because it makes me a little wacky. But anyway, here, let me do this again. Now that all the colors are in here, I'll show you all my colors now since they're all in here. This is all my colors for this blanket. These are pretty par for the course for a blanket that I would make. I mean, a lot of my Afghans kind of come in these colors. I don't usually put purples in them, but I really like natural colors, reds, you know, fall colors. But I also really, really, really love jewel tones. And so for this blanket, I kind of mixed them all up. But today we're going to be using this light yellow to add my row, and this is kind of that thing that I do at night when I finally sit down. I've been slowly, I think I mentioned it, I've been slowly trying to implement very, very small living slow practices into my life. So when I find myself getting worked up or feeling like I need to hurry or getting aggravated, I just stop and take like 5 deep breaths. And I tend to be a gasper. Like I'm constantly like belly breathing. And so just kind of it takes me like 3 breaths to really get my deep breaths into like a true deep breath. But once I do, it feels so good. And then I exhale longer than I inhale. And I'm finding that to be really helpful when I'm just like, okay, Angie, you've got to slow down and relax a little. That helps a lot. Helps me kind of bring me back to the moment. So yeah, this is my temperature blanket. I don't have a whole lot else to share. I just wanted to get on here and say hi and you know, let you know that I'm working on it. Are any of you doing temperature blankets? And if you are, would you mind sharing them in the community tab? I would love to see what you're doing and follow your progress. I mean, I'm here doing my vlog, but I'm truly interested in what you are doing. And that was my whole purpose of starting this channel, was to like actually make connections and make friends. Like I'm trying to make friends here with people around the country, because my goal here is to like fly to Maryland and meet people. There's a person in Maryland that we've just made a connection, and like, I want to fly to Maryland and meet with this person and go to coffee and go yarn shopping with them. And then I know I mentioned like a yarn retreat or a crochet retreat. Why not? You know, like these are the kind of things that I want to be doing in my empty nest years, is having fun, connecting with women all around the world, really. Clearly I haven't made a lot of connections here where I live. I don't know what it is. I was talking to my boss about it today, and I was like, is it me? Like, what is going on? Like, and he's like, I don't think so, Angie. He's like, people are busy. People, you know, and people have established friends, and you're new here, and it's really hard to break in where people have, because this is such a small community, that people have lifelong friendships that they've built. And so like they have their circles. And I mean, I hang out with my sister, and I have my bestie, but you know, we're different. And so as much as my bestie's my bestie, we do have a lot of the same interests, but it's hard. It's hard when you work and do all things. So I'm just trying to find people that are flexible and want to explore and try new things and go places and travel and all the things. So that's my goal. That's the whole purpose of this channel, is to just have some fun. Because my husband, he's like super supportive. He's just like, he would never tell me, oh, don't do that, or don't go there. Or like, he's like, you want to go to Maryland? Go, have fun. Call me when you get there, check in. So I'm just figuring it out. I think 2026 is going to be really cool. I really do. So anyway, I just babbled for way too long. Thank you for being here. And if you are working on a temperature blanket, please share it in the community tab. I always love seeing those. You can share pictures. So I'd love to see pictures. And I'll see you all on Monday. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.